What's the status now? Where does it stand between you and Mark? Are you fans are hopeful for, well, some fans are hopeful for reconciliation.
Yeah.
I remember being on the phone with you one time and hearing him in the background, and I don't know if you want to talk about that, but
I don't want to talk about that. That was private.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back to talk about Kenya more, some more. I want to give a quick disclaimer to all of you that you are a big Kenya Moore fan. This is not the channel, you all, for you. Okay, if you like my other content, I would suggest you only watch that. Don't watch anything where I'm talking about Kenya, because as of right now, it's just not going to be nice. Okay, and then I have people asking me, why do I keep talking about her? Isn't she a part of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Why wouldn't I talk about her? Real Housewives of Atlanta, you all, you have to realize it's my favorite show. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to talk about these girls. And she is the girl that I'm talking about right now. Because to me, her behavior is so left field versus the other girls on the show right now. I have to talk about her, you all. Okay? I am just that girl. When some shit ain't right, I'm going to call it out. Okay? Now, I want to discuss this clip I just found. I was looking for it earlier, but I didn't see it. Maybe they didn't have it up yet. But on this clip, Kenya is talking with Claudia again on Fox Soul on her Out Loud show with, Mike Hill. He's also a commentator on it, I guess, for this specific episode. She gets to talking about how her and Mark is reconciling. Why? Why are you on the show meeting with this attorney? Why are you trying to make things work with him when you keep saying he's so bad to you? He's such a bad person. He's so mean to you. He doesn't want you talking to his family. He doesn't want to go on dates with you. He only wants to spend time with Brooklyn. This is that bullshit, you all, I was talking about. Why? Why do you even want him back? Why use the show to make it look like y'all are separating and y'all are breaking up? And you're not going nowhere. What was the purpose of all of that? That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Her and this dramatic ass shit she be doing for the show. And what type of message are you sending out, Miss USA, to other young ladies of the world? What type of message are you sending to your daughter? So you guys, Kenya is gone with the wind, confused. She crazy. I told y'all she's a Lifetime movie character just waiting to happen. Okay? It does not make any damn sense. I told y'all there's some inconsistencies in her story of how I told y'all how she first came on this show. Mark is so good. I love him. That's my man. That's my husband. He this, he that. He an alpha male. Then it ended up with Mark is so horrible to me. And Mark is talking to one of his exes that still wants to have sex with him. He's so horrible. This, that, and the third. Like, it just... Then you keep trying to separate your assets from him, which means you don't really love him. Don't nobody in no loving marriage do no shit like that. You're not in a loving marriage. You want everything to go to that daughter. Okay? Everything. Y'all marriage is weird. Because normally if you're married to somebody should get something, right? Well, you ain't been with him that long because you don't know how to keep nothing going that long. Honestly, I'm going to just tell the truth, you guys. But the way she tries to hide her assets from him, very suspicious. We keep seeing this attorney lady, very suspicious. Where's Aunt Lori? Then you have the new auntie, Lisa. Now, I've heard of her, and I've seen her before. I'm not one of them people that's going to be like, oh, is she fake, and she's a fake aunt. I ain't going to do that, because I have seen her before. But all of a sudden, you want her to be your power of attorney? Don't y'all notice that normally in most marriages, you will have your husband or, somebody be your power of attorney, your wife, somebody. And I don't know. It's just like she wants the aunt to decide everything. And it was weird. Did y'all catch that last week with Brooklyn? She wants the aunt to take care of Brooklyn. Wouldn't Brooklyn go to Mark first? Like, is it me? Maybe it's me, you guys. I'm thinking it's me. Because this don't make no damn sense. It's too many inconsistencies. I caught the shit at the charity for this season. Y'all remember that charity event her and Mark put on? I caught that, how she had one price for the charity on the episode. Then she had a completely different price on a Real Housewives of Atlanta after show that is on Bravo. This lady does a lot of lying. And y'all just heard in that clip how she didn't want Claudia, her good friend, to tell what she knew about her relationship with Mark. So I'm going to finish you guys playing the clip, but y'all let me know, is it just me? Because some shit don't look right.
Okay, where does it stand right now?
You know what? He's in New York, and since this show started airing, after Brooklyn's birthday, which was in November, things just turned around. He has been very kind, very respectful, very loving, and he wants his family to stay together. And
so all of a sudden, he wants his family to stay together. I'm not believing that, you guys. Nobody just flips like that.
And I don't know what the end result will be, but he's definitely...
Oh, you know what the end result will be. The end result will be that you're going to stay in this marriage because you are afraid to move on. I really believe that, you guys. I think that she's a woman of a particular age, and there are some women that's like this. Not all women, but some women, they will stay in a messed up relationship because they are afraid to start over. Kenya, this is not good for Brooklyn. And I think you think that you're keeping your family together, but you're going to regret it down the line.
Working on the marriage.
Things are getting better. Mm-hmm. Well, that's good to know.
That's good to hear because, I got a chance to, obviously meet Mark and spend some time around him.
Not Kenya. Claudia don't even sound like she believe her. Y'all should look at her face.
I mean, I understand how editing and whatnot. I'm not blaming everything on editing, but at the same time,
ain't no damn editing, Mike Hill. The man look like he don't want to be bothered with her. That's what it is.
I like him. He's a good guy. He's always been kind of respectful to me, and I understand that. Like even in the show, one time they made it seem like he was being disrespectful at the event that he held, whatever. But the fact that he even put that event on means a lot to him. He's just a good businessman and whatnot, and I wish you and
y'all hear her now. Yeah. Now that people are saying good things, now that she's on good terms with him, yeah, he, everything he do is so good. Girl, bye.
And Mark well, and I never want to see the demise of anybody's marriage or anybody's relationship. But as long as you're happy, and as long as he's happy, and more importantly, the happiness of your child, Brooklyn, that's what matters to me.
That's the paramount concern for me is Brooklyn at this point. I think becoming a mother just shifted how I look at things. We have a long way to go. I'm not going to say that it's going to be, boom, and we're back where we were, but I really wish that people could have seen Mark how he really is, not how he's angry. He's very resentful of the fact that he's on television. He doesn't want to be there, but in his mind, I'm supporting Kenya. But you're not supporting me if you're coming on the show angry and you're being an ass.
Exactly. Okay. Exactly.
Every time you're in a scene. So that I wish, he could understand, but
does he understand that now, Kenya? Does he understand? Because,
we haven't really gotten that far. It's a touchy subject. I think we're working backwards on fixing other things that were broken in the relationship. But, he was very, very public in saying initially that he did not want to be on TV. He did not want any part of it. He did not want this part of my life. But unfortunately, that's not what a marriage is about, because there are things that a wife will do for a husband that I don't necessarily want to do. But I'm going to be there to support my man. But I'm definitely not going to, go to a gala that he's throwing and show my ass. Like, what point of that? Then just don't go.
You have went to galas and showed your ass. I remember that damn charity event that Nene put on, and you literally showed your ass coming out in the booty pads trying to imitate Phaedra. So, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I just feel like this is not going to work. And I think that Kenya feels like I would rather have something than nothing. Like I would rather be in a marriage just to be in a marriage than to be in a healthy marriage. That's just what it is. The man is not even in the same city and state as you. The distance is going to come in between y'all. It already has. And you don't see that?
So there's a lot of behind the scenes issues that we have to deal with, and I'm hoping that they'll get resolved.
See, that's the thing. There is no behind the scenes when you are on a reality show. What part of that don't you get? You signed up for this, and either he's with it or he's not. And Kenya, he's clearly not with it.
Then I have to do what's best for myself and what's best for my daughter. I have a beautiful daughter. We have a beautiful daughter. And she's bright. In the words of our doctor, she's thriving. And for a mother to hear that from a doctor, and for people to see how special she is, and knowing how long I've waited to have her and the struggles that I've had, that's all I care about.
It's unfortunate, Kenya, because it seemed like you were doing all you could to do it the right way. He didn't want to be on television. You respected his wishes, and you got married without the cameras, and it was probably good for your marriage at the time. But then the TV show had a problem, and then it seemed that you were punished for that. Then he comes.
Ain't no it seemed. She was punished. Shit, tell the truth, Claudia. Any other time you telling the truth. If that was anybody else, you would just tell the damn truth. Tell the truth to your damn friend. And does Kenya Moore have any real friends that's like, girl, I wouldn't do that. I don't think that that's in your best interest. I like what her Aunt Lisa said to her, though. I think that was real, what she was saying. She was like, if you're not happy, you don't have to put up with this disrespect. You need to leave. Flat out. That's what it was. I agree.
Board to support his wife, and that very thing that you guys both didn't want to do is, I would assume,
at the end of the day, you can't make nobody do nothing. They have to want to do it. So, is this man going to change his ways and be on television? He's gonna have to get comfortable with it, you guys, and I don't see that happening anytime soon. He looked very uncomfortable. How did you guys feel about Marc being on TV? Did it feel comfortable for him? He seemed out of sorts. He seemed irritated by the cameras, more than any other husband. We've seen Todd, dealt with it like a champ. Peter, good. Even Mike Hill, he's cool. He got a spouse on the show. Greg, we've seen him for years. He's always been a natural. Hell, even Croy, Kim's husband. Everybody has had to deal with this. Everybody's mate has had to deal with this, and they're dealing with it, and they don't mind. So what is up with Marc? But see, Kenya, you're trying to force something that does not fit.
What is a large part of the issues, and then you can't even resolve things, right? You resolve something 3 months ago, and then when the show airs, it just picks open old scabs and wounds again, and it seems like it's very difficult to overcome that.
You said a word, Claudia. You know, that is what most of the problem is. And what I was saying to Mike earlier, you would love, you know, we had dinner together before Mark actually came on the show, Mike. And even hanging out with Todd and Candy, I think Todd and Candy have seen Mark more in a casual setting. He is so funny and sweet, and you know, he's playful, and
now he's all these things. He's all these things, you guys. But on the show, we hear something different. Jesus, fix it. It's just too inconsistent for me, you guys.
He's so quick-witted. And that is not who you guys have seen on the show. So the Mark you've seen, I'm sure everyone is saying, why is she with him? They don't see who he really is. Because I think he's trying to portray, like, I'm so serious, you know, I'm not going to be a part of this, you know, reality TV buffoonery stuff.
My thing is this, though. Even you guys, if he was uncomfortable, right? He knows how important this show is for her and their family income. Mark knows that. He's a businessman. So why would you get on TV treating your wife like that? So he's going to disrespect you, Kenya, just because he's uncomfortable. And it's amazing to me how you all of a sudden have all these excuses for him. You know, like, y'all need to go to therapy or y'all not gonna make it. Period. And you actually need a separate session, your damn self, to work out the issues you have with your mother. Okay? You need to work that out. You need to heal that, Kenya. Now is the time.
Which is, you know, to our detriment, honestly.
All right, you guys, that's all I have to say on that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out later.